Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
Sisters say they are heartbroken tonight and shocked after finding out the woman who admitted to killing their brother will not be tried in his death.
Investigators say Brett Zachary was stabbed to death by his wife Roxanne back in 2020. Police called it a domestic altercation, and Roxanne said it was self-defense. She was released from jail yesterday.
I've never felt more betrayed by the justice system ever.
Brett Zachary's family shocked that the woman responsible for stabbing him, leading to his death, is now free. That woman, Roxanne Zachary, was his wife and was charged with voluntary manslaughter. But this week, a Gwinnett County judge granted her immunity after a January hearing, and she was released from jail Tuesday.
Growing up, I saw a lot of injustice, but never in a million years would I have thought that with the preponderance of evidence that was against her, that she would walk out of jail.
Court documents show Roxanne claimed she acted in self-defense. His sisters say that while the couple had a history of domestic violence, multiple witnesses who were not allowed to speak in the immunity hearing saw Roxanne beating Brett multiple times before his death.
And I just saw her swing, and when she swung, she connected, and she hit him in his face, and he began to bleed. For that judge to not even consider hearing testimony from, if you didn't want to hear from me, ask one of the co-workers.
They believe the judge made this decision because of a double standard.
Roxanne is like 5'5", maybe, 120 pounds, maybe. My brother was 6'1", 6'2", military veteran with trained skills, heavier than her, and could completely have defended himself. But he wasn't that person.
Documents also show Roxanne gave different versions of what happened. Gwinnett County District Attorney Patsy Austin Gadsden tells 11 Alive that her office asked the court to not grant Roxanne immunity, and the DA wanted the case to go to trial. She says the judge and her office did not see eye to eye on this decision.
It's just an overwhelming feeling of just let down, hurt, no justice.
Wow. First off, my condolences. Damn, my brother. I mean, why'd you stay in an abusive relationship? Even if you are a legitimate tough guy, a Marine, who in fact are trained killers, no one should be putting their damn hands on you. That double standard is real, and Brett Zachary paid the ultimate price. He was married to his wife, his would-be killer, Roxanne Zachary, for 20 years. So it's very plausible that she was, in fact, the abuser. And see, that's an avoided conversation in Western culture, because we would rather look at the frailties of women rather than what they are truly capable of. We don't look at the fact that they can be physically violent as well. And I'm sure Brett was one of those men that was taught, ad nauseum not to hit women. And yes, as dangerous as he was, trained to be, she was extremely comfortable fighting him physically because he allowed her to hit him. Who else besides a crazy person would try a whole Marine? I'm sure her evil ass used that knowledge to gaslight him. And here's what I say his biggest mistake was. The biggest mistake that, was not leaving her. 20 years. We as black men love so hard, we will put up with far too much from these women. Now back to the double standard. You had a woman judge grant Roxanne immunity, and not only that, she wouldn't even let any witnesses testify on his behalf who are alleged to have witnessed her abusing him on numerous occasions. You even heard the sister of Brett emphasize on the amount of evidence that was against her. But you know what? That doesn't matter to feminism. You know, solid evidence and the truth. What a major injustice. One more thing. Why was the sister so shocked this happened? I mean, don't we pay attention? Yeah, I guess. And sometimes black folks don't care about anything until it hits home. This should be a lesson to them, to the family of the deceased. A very tough one, but a lesson nonetheless. Feminism, and listen to what I'm about to say, feminism only works in the best interest of WS. Roxanne Zachary acted in the interest of WS by killing her black husband. Okay, let me say this. This right here is news without the WS. So we don't play that shit over here. Okay, question. For those of you watching, what can black men learn from this particular tragic story? I would love to know what you think in the comment section. Shoot, how about y'all women? Were there any lessons in this for you? Do you understand how destructive you can be in Western culture? I seriously doubt it. And if you do understand, I seriously don't really believe that you actually care. I mean, you know, when you have power, why would you want to give it up? But anyway, that's all I have to say. Once again, rest in peace to Brett Zachary. My condolences to his family who had to beg her due to her being next of kin to bury him. Like, that's the face of evil. And Roxanne, there's a special place in you know where for people like you. So that's it. This is Kev. Till the next time.